What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to talk about Surging Sparks and see how it's doing. We haven't seen it talked about it in a little while, so I'm gonna check back and see what it is. I guess it's been like a couple of videos now, so I want to check back and see what's doing. It seems like kind of Surging Sparks is kind of staying at a stable point. You know what's funny? Everybody said, hey, sell your boxes at $200. Guess what? That'd been a smart play right here, because look, as we can see over the last couple of days, Surging Sparks has kind of leveled off, which kind of makes sense. I thought it was going to be a little higher personally, just the way the purchase, like the amount of this product is right now. But as we can kind of see, it's kind of leveling off the purchase amount of it. Like people are kind of slowing down purchasing this a little bit. It seems like it's still staying stagnant. Once we hit that $200 mark, it kind of went down a little bit, but it's still like just even. People are buying about like $100 boxes a day regardless. Around 160 through 180, it was around 150, but now it's kind of slowing down a little bit, which is kind of, I guess, good, bad, I don't know, whatever you want to kind of look at it, depending what perspective you're looking at it from. But there's like one thing that I want to say too, is if you're looking to buy some Surging Sparks, you know what, let's go, where is that? The best way to go, honestly, right now is ETBs. ETBs are the way to go. If you want to find these for a decent price and like kind of open it, ETBs hasn't kind of went up crazy, and they're still at a decent price. Yeah, they're a lot more expensive than they were before. They're a lot, like $40. You could find them before release and stuff like that, but they're around that $50 mark. You know what I mean? So the booster boxes are sitting at like $180, $200. They're like $40 above MSRP, like for Surging Sparks booster boxes. But the ETBs are sitting like, you know what I mean, maybe like not that far above MSRP, like $4. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to get some packs and not pay a crazy price for it, and you still want to buy into this set, ETBs, me personally, I'm satisfied with what I have. I have 4 sealed cases of Surging Sparks, and I have some Pokemon Center. So I already said this, but I like saying this in every video, so you kind of know that I have a position in this, and I've kind of already showed it a little bit, but you know what I mean? So ETBs are probably going to be the way to go if you still want to buy some of this. Are the ETBs undervalued right now? Maybe, possibly. I mean, we'll see how it goes, and kind of ETBs are typically kind of a little less money, but typically ETBs sometimes kind of follows the box. But we'll see. If you want to buy some of it, go look for sealed ETBs, get them. You know what I mean? I don't like ETBs either because they're such big products and it's not like enough, you know what I mean, like that. That's just me though. I've kind of trying to get away from ETBs a little bit and kind of just going for booster boxes and specialty sets. You kind of have to do it, but Surging Sparks ETBs are the way to go right now. But if we can see, the booster boxes are, you can kind of get them, some of them for a good price. Look, and the ETBs too. Some of you, if you go on eBay, well, it's a damaged box, but if you're wanting to open it and rip it up, I mean, rip through the patch, you get $48. You know what I mean? There's still some good deals out here. 196, 203, 183 plus $10 in shipping. It's not bad, because if you look on TCG Player, it's like $10. But I feel like there's a big thing why people are kind of slowing down right now, because TCG Player, I'm pretty sure as of today, right now that I'm recording this, TCG Player is doing like a 10% off kind of thing like that. So we might see a big spike in these products and like kind of Pokemon in general, or everything kind of, I guess every TCG honestly in general, because of what is going on with TCG Player. They're doing like a 10% back off, whatever like that. I put it in the whole my Black Friday video, but it's doing really well. So now we're gonna be looking at the one card that's been holding this setup, the Pikachu. This Pikachu, it's very interesting to see this, but there's a card right now getting bid for $2,900. $2,900. We kind of were sticking around that $1,700 to $2,000 mark, so it's kind of crazy. Let's see, is this? Yeah. So we're kind of sticking around that 2,000 mark, but is this gonna stay here? It's staying pretty strong here because it hasn't gone any crash. So I feel like this box still can go on another run. It's still possibly because of how expensive this card is and how much, you know what I mean. Pikachu's like same thing with the what's it called? It's kind of came down a little bit. Like I said, I kind of figure it's gonna kind of settle in that $450 to $500 range. Could it still go down to $400? Maybe, it's a possibility. But the big thing about the Pikachu is it's selling for like still around like $1,700 to $2,000. So that's a big grading play right there. If you have a PSA 10 and you can get a 10, it's probably harder to grade, I would assume so, with the price of this, but most of it's still FOMO and stuff like that. So if you can find a PSA 10 of this card, that's a big grading play. There's a couple big grading plays in this. The Pikachu, of course. Another one is this Latias. This Latias is the greatest grading play. I thought about doing this myself, to be honest with you, because just how. But there's a couple factors that I don't really like about this Latias. Is there's only been like one PSA 10 sold. If we can go look and see. Let's see. No, look, those are the raw. Look, as we can see, there's only been these. Look, you see, these are all PSA 10 English version, 24, 2500, 2300, and 1900. The lowest one listed right now is 1900. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Oh my goodness, somebody put this $2,000 bid or $6,000. Buy it now for the PSA 10 Pikachu and the Latias. That's crazy. The one thing, like I said, the Latias is a really good deal if you could get it in a 10. There is only, as you can see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 Latias English PSA 10s on the market right now that I can see. Look, that's on eBay. Like I said, there's some more private deals and stuff like that, but there's only 5 PSA 10s. So a lot of people aren't really going for the PSA 10. But if we look, I'm pretty sure I have it up here. I think so. There should be. The PSA 10 for the Latias is going for around this one. This is the only one that's been sold so far. That's kind of the bad thing, I guess, really, because only a couple people are paying on this price right now. Like I said, we'll see in the next couple of days. Like I said, me personally, I'm paying attention close to this set. I've been paying really close attention to this set just because I enjoy the way this set has been kind of reacting and seeing how it goes, because we are learning a lot from this set. I'm learning a lot from this set to kind of, like I said, I'm kind of using this as to see what's going to go on with 2025 in Pokemon, because this is how I feel like most of the sets are going to react to. But look, this is the only one that's sold, so that's the only kind of bad thing, like I said. But look, the Pikachu is selling for $2,700. I mean, I am recording this on the 22nd, so I guess it makes sense. $2,700. They're still going back up, so the PSA 10 is going back up in price. Look, $2,200. They were sitting around that $1,700 to $2,000 mark. So I don't know if this card's hard to grade, whatever's going on with it. So that's the good thing about this Pikachu, I guess. But if this is staying around here, these boxes at this price is honestly not that bad of a deal if you think about it. Because, like I said, the big thing is that PSA 10s, PSA 10 kind of area to see what is going to go happen. And the one thing too I would say though about this set is just so hot. I've seen from multiple videos, from multiple streamers, multiple people that do like rip and shits and stuff like that. They say this first Surging Sparks flies off the shelf. Everybody wants to rip into the Surging Sparks. Everybody just loves it. Everybody loves the set. And it's crazy how many people are talking about like so much smack about this set, being like, oh, this set's gonna suck, blah blah blah. I mean, this set could still potentially fall down in price, but there is just so much demand for this set right now that we're seeing. It's kind of crazy to see what's really going on. You know what I mean? Like I said, will it play out long term to see how it goes? It's going to depend on, like I said, whenever we get Prismatic Evolutions is going to be a really big thing with this set. I honestly thought it was going to keep running up. I didn't know it was going to kind of slow down, but it's had such a big run up, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, look, we're up 50%, 52% in the last month. You know what I mean? That is like before release and everything like that too. Look, as you can see, look, such a beautiful graph. Such a beautiful graph. But it's kind of starting to level off. Like I said, with this card staying at this price, the Pikachu ESA 10 staying at $2,200, and the Latias, if it still stays at $2,000, this is one of those sets that people are going to want to go after, because like I said before in a whole video that I made, this set actually has some value to people. People can actually open a set and feel like they can pull like a big chaser, you know what I mean? And it's not, they don't have to pay an arm and a leg. Yeah, $190 is expensive for a booster box, but it's honestly not that bad. Like, if you think about it, like, it's not that bad. Like, for example, Evolving Skies is like, what is it, like $800 a booster box right now, and you could pull like a $1,300 Moonbeyond, you know what I mean? So people like those kind of value sets and stuff like that. $200 is that price point I feel like people can kind of afford. How long will this last? Well, I don't know. Like I said, I've told myself this and I've told y'all this. I feel like this booster box is gonna be kind of, we're gonna really see how it goes until when Prismatic Evolutions kind of comes out. Prismatic Evolutions is gonna probably, once it comes out, this set's gonna slow down a lot. But, you know, this is a beautiful set, absolutely gorgeous set. There is a play, like I said, that I've thought about making, though, is this Latias play. This Latias play is honestly not bad. Like, if we look at it, these Latiases are selling for $200. $200. Like, I've never seen a grading play where I'm like, this makes sense. It is a lot of money, you see what I'm saying? So, I don't know, I would literally have to buy it. Like, let's say I could look at this card and be like, hey, I think this, the other thing, too, why I don't personally do this is because I'm never done grading, so I don't know what to look for, what to do, this, that, and the other, or else I would be making this play right now. If you do PSA 10s and you grade a lot, I would honestly be looking at this Latias really, really closely right now, because, look, like I said, there hasn't been that many sold, but you can kind of be the market and see what it goes. You can kind of follow the market and kind of go for a lower price if you want to. Like I said, that's what I was thinking about, or kind of stay sturdy yourself. Look, this Latias is selling for $174. It's like $174 to $200. Look, we can even see on TCG Player that, let's see these recent sales of this card. It looks like it's staying stagnant, like it's gone up, down, around, down, everywhere like that. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see, near mint condition. It's selling for like $190 to $200. All that price. You see what I'm saying? It's selling for that 200 to. It's selling for like 190. It seems like to $230. Like it's staying in that area, which is kind of, you know, it's a strong card. If you could find PSA 10, pay the extra price for it, of course. But if as we can see, there's only 3, and look, 4 Latias is on the market currently right now. Will this stay strong for long? We'll see how it goes. Like I said, didn't really see these before, so these are for a higher price. Like I said, I'm paying really closely attention to this, and if you know what I mean, it's like, oh wait, there's another one here. So there's 4 on the market currently right now. You know what I mean? So, and they're all, look what all the prices are going for. They all are holding strong too. This one right here is holding for $1,900. Will somebody end up buying it? It is $100 cheaper than the other one, but still, even if this card ends up PSA 10 ends up being around from $1,500 to $2,000, like this set is still really strong with that card even sitting at that price. That's just me personally. When I feel like this set could still go for a run because of that, because of the PSA 10s, because the PSA 10s are a lot higher than a lot of people are expecting them to be. So we'll see what happens. Is it FOMO? People are wanting to pay that right now. That might be where people are gonna get messed up at, is the PSA 10s. But you know what I mean? If I was holding this set right now, I would be offing these, like selling these off like crazy. Like the cards, if I had any of these cards, I would be selling those like crazy. The sealed product, it's at that price where I still feel comfortable holding it and not really wanting to get rid of some of it. Like I said, we'll see how it plays out by the end of the year. I might sell a case eventually just to see really how this set plays out. I like enjoying it. I'm enjoying being in this set. But I can tell you this right now, Surging Sparks is probably the last set that we probably will get such a deal as we had, and it was such a big play if you got in early. Like a lot of people's orders got fulfilled at like $100 a box. Now look at it right now. The new set's coming out next year. Good luck getting them at freaking market price or under market price. So people were sleeping on Surging Sparks. Whoever took advantage of it made a boat ton of money. But we'll see how it really goes and see what happens. But hope y'all enjoyed this video. See you on the next one. Peace.